and I'm going to show you how to do the Women of the Revolution. So just follow along, and yeah, that's it. So the first thing is on slide 1, you're going to watch the video below. This is the video I'm making right now. It's just directions. I'm going to go over this in the Google Meet, so this is just on top of the information that you're already getting that will help you. So for the second slide, it says to answer the questions on slide 3, 4, and 6, you will need to need the readings about the women of the revolution, sorry. You can find them by using the button below. Don't forget to hit present. So this button will not work if you are not in present. So it's always important. Hit present. Then you're going to tap here. This is going to be the reading that you use for the assignment. So my advice to you is to keep it in another tab, or like do side by side on your iPad so you can see it on both sides. You can see the reading on one side and the questions on the other. So if I go back to this assignment and then I exit out, the first slide is going to ask me 2 questions, and then it's going to have me fill in this chart. So the first question is, what jobs did the women take on during the war? You're going to find those answers within this reading. So it's really important that you read this reading because it's going to give you the answer to that. Who are the Daughters of Liberty and what did they do? Again, here you go. Daughters of Liberty tells you right here what they did. Then once you're done with that, you're going to fill out this chart. So you're going to tell me what each of these people contributed during the Revolutionary War. And again, you get that information by just reading through. You can see the names are in the purple. They're pretty easy to find, but you just go glide through and find the information. It doesn't give you a lot of space, so be pretty much like just get to the point when it comes to the contribution. You don't have to explain it in like a lot of detail. So for the second one, it says, based on your knowledge of women's contributions, answer each question. Why did Molly and Margaret join the war? Again, you go back to the reading, you look for their names, and then you answer the question. Why did some women disguise themselves? What were the risks of these contributions? So you're going to go through and you're going to find people who, dressed as men so they could participate in the war. So it looks like would hide messages. You got that. Here we go. So courageous contributions. You're going to find your answer within here. So it says it's illegal for women to enlist in the army. Many women would disguise themselves and enlist in order to contribute to the war on the battlefield. So that gives you an idea of where to find that. How did some women become spies? What are the risks of these contributions? So you're going to find your spy information up here. It talks about spies in this section right here. And then how would women nurses have shaped the war effort? What were the dangers involved? So again, you just scroll down, you look for nurses, like a section with nurses, and then you write down the information. This is pretty easy assignment, you guys, because it's just reading and then answering the questions. This assignment is going to go with the assignment you guys are doing on Thursday and Friday, which is making a movie poster. So it's really important that you do this well. So even though it's like super easy, don't slack off in it because you're going to want to go back to this information. So discuss with the partner your thoughts and feelings as you answer each. You don't have to talk to somebody else unless you want to. You can fill this out on your own, so you don't have to go and find another partner. You can talk to somebody in your household, or you can just fill it out. So do you think women should have been allowed to fight? Why or why not? So you're going to answer that question. This is an opinion. It's not, there's no right or wrong answer, but you do have to provide some evidence for your answer. Would you have been a spy? Why or why not? Again, a totally opinion answer. There's no wrong answer. Just make sure to explain why. How are Phyllis Wheatley and Abigail Adams early activists? So activists are people who want to change something in the world, and they do that by actively doing something to contribute. For instance, activists could be a Black Lives Matter, or it could be a women's suffragette. People who did something to try to change the world. They're trying to make a difference, and they're actually doing something. They're not just saying something. So that's how you do those slides. When you get down to 7, you're going to do, I know it says page 7 in your notebook. It's actually going to be page 10 in your notebook, so I'm going to go ahead and change that right now. You guys are doing page 10 in your student notebook. And you're going to be able to get to that page by clicking on your periods link. Make sure you're in present though. And then at the end of this assignment, just make sure you don't forget to hit turn in or mark as done in Google Classroom. But if you have any questions, message me on Remind, listen in the Google Meet, message me on a Google private comment, email me. There's tons of ways to ask for help. But other than that, that's it. Thanks for listening.